See how you got quite a lot of smoothness now? And especially like those were the two major joints that I was really wanting to loosen. Whereas this one sort of still feels really tight in here. Yeah, big difference, eh? Yeah. All right. But yeah, of course he needs his other foot done.
Yeah.
But, you know, yes, and people ask, oh, will there be an imbalance between the time he gets it done? Yeah, there can be. That's why we'd get him back pretty soon to do his other one. But physically, I couldn't do both.
Yeah.
Already my arms are tired, you know what I mean? And he might not be able to handle both too. It's a lot for a person because you got a lot of toxins that can be moving as well, so they could feel headachy or nauseous or anything. So get him back.
In the big scheme of things, it's not a big deal.
It's not a big deal if he's a little bit out of balance. I mean, he's going to be out of balance. He's out of balance anyways. What he's most likely to feel is there could be a few bits of soreness, especially on points that we've worked but not released, because you know obviously that's a first going over, and there's 60 years worth of tension there. Whereas he's far more likely to feel how stiff this leg feels, because now he's got something to compare to. Right? He's suddenly like, wow, one leg feels nice and loose. Yeah, a couple spots are probably going to be a bit sore because we worked them pretty hard. But mostly he's going to feel that this feels like heavy.
Yeah. Already feel it.
You already feel it?
Yeah.
How are you feeling overall?
Oh yeah, no, overall, yeah, good.
Good?
Overall, good.
I would follow up with some assisted belly breathing, just get him to breathe. And then I would follow up with a head massage because we pushed a lot of energy to his head, and you can see a lot of redness there as well. So we just get that out. So big breath. And again. So we pushed a lot of that energy up to here. Now we just want it to come out through what I call getting the noise out of people and getting them breathing. We don't want it pooling in his hands or his head. And again, let him catch his breath. It just builds up. When you're working a leg, it'll build up in the tummy there a bit. And of course, the leg is the roots of all the belly veins. So I'm really focusing on that side. Then, like I say, I'm going to come in and do his head. Well, because we pushed a lot of energy to his head, I'm going to use a towel. So I'll probably just steal his face towel here and then put it just under his head again for comfort. It's just basically taking that energy away that we've pushed up to his head so that we can get in here. And again, if I pick up energy, I just flip it off. Because even through a towel, I can pick up some. What's that? Oh, I think mine are, yeah. So we're just getting in and massaging his scalp here. Again, just pulling out any energy that we push to his head. And this, like I said, this could be done in the middle of the treatment. If it feels like, especially when people feel like, gee, my head is dizzy, you know, if you're working on their legs and you're just like, oh, I feel like too much is going on.
That's what I felt yesterday.
You felt that way yesterday. Yeah. Yeah. So.
Your hair was straight yesterday, wasn't it?
Huh?
Your hair was straight yesterday.
Yeah. I worked a lot to keep it like this, you know.
but I'm feeling a lot going on right above his ears here. And I'm just trying to. So always we start off gentle, we do our intense stuff, and then we finish off gentle as well. And just, you know, we also figure out what are the stuff that we've stirred up but hasn't come out. Let's remove that. So again, squeezing his ears. Got quite a bit of stuff going on here. One of the most important things too, if you're using a towel when you're working on somebody's face, is never cover their nostrils, okay? They need to breathe. Here I'm getting into the spots just on the band above the eyebrows. He's very tight in there. And just trying to see what we've got going there. He's already looking far more relaxed now. I still want to do a bit more. I'm going to do that hot iron rod through the head, just projecting that chi. And then I want to get into his jaw a little bit as well, so I'll get him to open his jaw. More assisted belly breathing, so we have to breathe in. So he's doing so well, like his breathing is great. He's just got that enthusiasm to let go of his old stuff that's not helping him anymore. But this is also where people might experience like some tingling in their fingers, some energy moving, some emotion coming up, This general shifting of trapped energies. And sometimes having the other arm up here. And again, big breath. Catch his breath. Breath. And you can feel the difference even between this side of his belly, which is just really starting to soften up, and then I come over here, I'm like, oh yeah, still pretty tight. But so we got a lot of energetic movement through this whole side of his body, right up into his head. Obviously, some deeper shifts happening in consciousness, and just a deep relax there. Stuff coming out. Energy probably, starting to pulsate through him a bit there. And certainly, if you had the sort of time and energy, well, you could do his other leg and then get more moving. And, but like to do him properly could be a 6-hour job, which would be kind of fun in some ways, as well, because it would be a massive transformation. So, what do you think? Should we continue on?